Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Rambling Rusty Elm, and this is Rambling with Rusty. Last time on Rambling with Rusty, I should say previously, I said I was going to do a video about the reveal from Thursday, the live stream. And after watching it, I did change my mind because there just wasn't a whole lot of content to go over other than just straight up rebroadcasting what they already streamed. I will find a link to their stream and put that in the description below. But I really don't see a reason to rebroadcast it, so I've decided I'm not going to do a reaction video or a long video about it. I do, however, want to discuss a couple of things that they mentioned. And the first of those is the upcoming PvP test. And I want to reiterate, it is a test according to what the devs have told us that will only last a week. So my personal opinion on PvP is it is simply too complex in this game and relies too much on crutches. PvP, in my opinion, should be a test of skill. One person's skill against another's. It should not involve at all 100 hours or more of research trying to get just the perfect build to annihilate somebody in 0.5 seconds. That takes away the player versus player portion of it, and it becomes research against research. So I'm kind of hoping myself that they will go more towards the cookie cutter, here's your abilities, here's your white non-set armor, and let it be just player versus player, your skill against my skill. I think that might actually even allow newer players coming into the game who don't understand all the set mechanics a better opportunity to get involved in the PvP. Because a lot of people do like PvP. And I like it to a small extent, assuming that PvP is, again, your skill versus mine. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this test brings, where they go from there. I am actually hoping that they do go more skill versus skill and less equipment versus equipment. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the upcoming Pantamriel event, which I haven't gone and looked at all the information yet, but there's been information out about it for a couple of weeks now, from long before they officially announced it on their website or any other official channels that I know about. And that's going to be starting on the 23rd of this month. So just let's see, where's the date? That's going to be 13 days. So just about 2 weeks from today. Seems odd to me that they're starting it on a Sunday. But that's what they have listed, so I guess that's what it's going to be. Actually, no, not on a Thursday. It'll be starting on a Thursday. Not on a Sunday, it'll be starting on a Thursday. Wow. Got to get my tongue untied. Where was I? Oh yeah, Pantamriel. I'm actually looking forward to being able to get some of the older stuff that I haven't been able to acquire within the game. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing other people playing it. Hope you'll join me as I play through that. And then of course there's the 2 new dungeons coming out. One in Fargrave the other in Westfield. They both look kind of interesting, so that's going to be a fun thing to play through and learn. But with all that said, we are today going back to Deshawn, I believe. Yes. We're going to go work on the city of Narsis and continue our adventures. So without further ado, let's join the adventure already in progress. No, I want this way, Shrine.
Bet they weren't expecting that.
So let's see what we got here. We got this
When are the guards going to do something about our missing people?
story quest
I
guy.
assure you, we're doing everything. Orcs to the south, mercenaries camped outside by the lake, and now people are missing. I'm not sure how much more we can take. You don't know the half of it. It's the damn Lodos plague. People are scared. Many have already fled Narsis to avoid getting sick. Of course, that's not what they think their families were stolen in the middle of the night. I've heard everything from a plot by the house leaders to elf-eating Bane King roaming the countryside. The kin house is looking into it. Speak to whoever you want. The kin house is more concerned with the coming plague than searching for people who probably just ran away. But I'm sure a counselor will hear you out. I'm not paid to think about this. That's a luxury for someone of higher rank than me. I'll admit something seems off-kilter. Now, if only the house counselors would see it that way.
Well,
And that's why we should seal the city. We can't allow more afflicted into Narsis.
That makes perfect sense, old friend. But we can't cut ourselves off from the outside world.
If you truly care about our people, you'll seal Narsis and be done with it. We can't take any more chances.
I'm sorry you had to witness that. My friend shows great concern for Narsis, sometimes greater than my own. What can I do for you? You'd think the entire town had disappeared the way everyone carries on. People are missing, but Giron has guards looking into the matter. For all we know, they fled to avoid the Lotus Plague. Very little. No one has actually seen any of these people leave Narsis. And we don't have enough guards to follow up on every lead. I usually don't hire mercenaries, but these are desperate times. If you can prove these claims aren't just fearful delusions, report back to me immediately. You'll be rewarded.
okay. Well, I like the sounds of that. Rewards are always good.
Don't even think about it.
Well, they threw me out of the house. How do you like them apples? We'll go over here and pick up this sky shard.
Bunch of tightwads around here. Not much to ask.
Where's my husband? By Vivek's beard, if he's drunk and passed out somewhere, I'll leave without him. That no-good, useless piece of Kwama cattle. Oh, hello. We haven't seen my... Everyone knows my husband. Evis. If he hasn't borrowed something from you or finished off your Ash Lake ale, then you're not trying very hard. He was supposed to be back hours ago. That lazy He ships our goods. He mentioned something about a botched delivery that he had to deal with. You know what he's probably dealing with. His thirst for ale. That would be a big help.
Uh-huh.
You're looking into matters that don't concern you, outsider.
Is
Yeah. Okay.
March into the great houses.
I think I needed to go upstairs in here.
What?
Yeah, it's worth going after it. Here.
Please, I've told you everything I know.
One more lie and I make you stop talking. Permanently. Understand? I
Narya.
swear, I can't seem to finish a job without you showing up to complicate matters. Oh, just give me a moment, would you? I'm right in the middle of something here. You're interrupting my interrogation, that's what. And just as I was about to get to my favorite part. I have no quarrel with you. Not yet. So go away. Listen to me closely. You and I are on the same side here. I've been hired to track down the origins of the Lodos. It doesn't matter. We've linked strange shipments to this courier. He refuses to talk, but I've never met a man I couldn't break. Take this letter to Councillor Rawldon. It explains how vials of the plague were...
Oh, there's Evis. Which means his wife is probably involved.
Could you help me out?
You're back. I hope you're here to tell me that my people are just imagining things and everything is fine. What's this? Notes? A journal attacked? Slow down. I've never heard of Vox. And the thought of someone smuggling Lotus Plague into Narsis frightens me greatly. But where are the missing people? This news is very disturbing. I'm at a loss. People disappear into thin air and someone brought a plague into Narsis? That terrifies me. How could they even accomplish this without... I need to seal the city. No one gets in or out. I won't let any more of our people vanish. Will you perform one more task? Find Giron Sadri. He's upstairs. He needs to know what you discovered. Do whatever he asks. I need to...
Sadri.
So, half of Narsis must vanish and plague must threaten the city before Rawldon comes to his senses? And it takes an outsider to make him understand. Perhaps my friend isn't fit to lead anymore. Of course he did. Rawldon hasn't been able to make a decision on his own in years. At least he's finally doing the right thing. The Maulborn are obviously involved. Any fool can see that. With the city sealed, all of the guards will be busy. However, you don't... I suggest you slice a path through their camps by the lake. Look for anything that will tell us the location of the Lodos Plague. Return when you find...
Okay, so head out around the lake and kill people. Oh look, here's the Lotus Plague. But I have to pretend like I don't know what's going on. What all that green substance is. Let's see, trying to remember.
Watch out, everyone. This adventurer isn't slowing down anytime soon. Good stuff in there?
Nope, need a purple. Let's go ahead and discover this place officially. This is the Torx Pact crafting area, if I remember. Yep. Okay. Out to the island. Okay, happy sack.
You're brave, reaching in there like that.
It was only wheat. Okay. Investigate the waterfall. Which, as I already mentioned, wait a minute, waterfall. That's not the waterfall. The waterfall's over here. Silly me. Oh, look at that. Broken crate.
You don't give up, do you?
There is... Oh, there she is.
Before you ask, yes, I've been following you. No, I have nothing to do with the missing people or the plague, and no, I'm not here to fight you. There, it's out of the way. Feel better? Now let's talk about why Giron wants you dead. Of course he did. Sending an overconfident outsider into camps full of Malborn certainly sounds like a day at the fair. And if they killed you, you'd never find out that he brought the plague to Narsis, would you? I've been watching Narsis for weeks. We even have an agent inside the kin house. Anything that enters or leaves Narsis is tracked, and those broken crates had Giron's name written all over them. The question is, why? This doesn't look good. There must be a reason why Giron wanted Narsis sealed and why he wanted you dead. Get back there and find out. The organization I belong to does two things. Finds targets and eliminates targets. My target happens to be connected to the Lodo's plague. Our goals overlap. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, works for me. It was a bit of the long way back to town, but I wanted that jewelry stuff.
You can't keep us here, Raleigh. The guard has no right to keep us prisoners.
Why does Giron want
We need
to
to
be
talk.
sealed?
Ralden isn't here. He and Giron left some time ago, and Giron's connection to the Malborn makes me a little concerned. Let's just say I'm well informed. I've suspected the connection for a while, and his abduction of the Counselor confirms it. My associate and I tend to avoid situations not covered by our contracts. Still, I don't know. I only know what the reports tell me. Giron probably took Ralden somewhere secluded, far from prying eyes. Narsis is sealed. Villagers are missing. Crates of Lodos plague arrive in the night. Now you discover the plague intensifies when it festers inside a corpse. Makes you wonder. Reports tell me that a group of villagers have decided to take matters into their own hands. I don't condone their actions, but they might have information. Find the Argonian called Slips Through Fingers. She can lead you to them. I have a feeling she's going to want your help. Tales of your exploits already spread through Narsis. Find the Argonian, and I'd wager that...
Why do I
Oh,
always drop
look.
things when I'm in a hurry?
Wasn't so hard to
Keep your
find her.
voice down and act like you're helping me. I can't go into details, not here, but I know you've been trying to find the missing people. Don't ask questions, just listen. We know where our people are being held, including Counselor Ralden. Follow the clues in the pack. I'll see you at the meeting place.
Very well. Oh, it's going to make
Keep
me
your
go
voice
through
down
the...
and don't ask questions. Not here. Just look in the pack.
Let's see. Don't look to the sky, follow the star. She provides the key. Follow star. Cats are so annoying.
My wife has disappeared, but the guards refuse to act.
It's even more annoying that they didn't do the cat properly.
House Hlalu wants us to believe that our friends and family left Narsis without saying a word. But we have proof that they were abducted. And what does Hlalu do? Nothing. They seal Narsis and refuse to let us act. No more waiting. We'll save them ourselves. We'll bring the abducted villagers home.
You found us. I apologize for my... We're tired of waiting for House Lalu to act. We know where... I watched the Malborn abduct my ex. I doubt the guards will try to restrain me.
You must be the one Slips told us about. She said an outsider was hired to find our people. That's a strange thing for an outsider to do. Even for... So that's it. Hlalu's leader disappears and they finally decide to take action. I'd act. We'll get weapons, ignore the lockdown and rescue our people. If anyone tries to stop us, we'll cut them down. I don't want to fight them. They have their orders, but they're wasting time. Every second that passes is another second our people remain in danger. Sometimes you have to resort to drastic measures. I know this isn't an easy decision, especially for someone who has no stake in this. But I have to. We're going to rescue our families or die.
Yeah, I can't let them commit suicide.
How did you get in there? Madras doesn't let just anyone attend his secret meetings. Wait, you're the outsider working for Counselor Ralden. Please tell me you haven't bought into Madras's... I've been passing information to him. My mother vanished, but I have my orders. So, I've been hoping Madras and his people would find something I could take to the house leaders. What? Madras is going to get those people killed. They're farmers and peasants, not soldiers. You need to find the missing villagers and cause a distraction. Something that will slow them down and give you enough time to find our missing people. Everyone's on edge because of the Lodos plague. We could see the rats running around the village. You help me disrupt this meeting and save these people's lives.
Okay, let's see if we can find a couple of rats. There's one. Well, I wanted the rat, not the torch bug. Yeah, glad they didn't have Mary out.
What's that noise? Rats! They have the plague! Run! Open the windows! Out of my way! Don't let them bite you!
My favorite adventuring buddy. What's going on?
It looks like the rats are moving in. I appreciate your help in this. Now, no, those people just want to see their friends and families again. I got the information from my contact in the group. Report back.
Any sign of Giron? Or Ralden? That's good news. I also heard from my associate, Nariu Virian. Nariu told me you found a note at the Morborn camp. That might be a link to the creator of the Lodos Plague. I care only about a name and a location. Such information brings me closer to fulfilling my current contract. Because I'll gather the House Hlalu guards and follow you. Whatever you find, the guard will be there to back you up. Now go. Find your ally and save the Counselor. I'll gather the guards and follow in your path.
I've got the key and the location you seek, as promised. Our plan might have worked a little too well. You can still hear screams coming out of Madris's house. Ruins beneath Narsis. You can find the entrance to the west. Old door. Looks out of place against the rocks. Door's locked to keep people out of the ruins. Don't thank me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to have to bring us to the end of today's episode. We are out of time. Next time when we come back, we will enter the old ruins and rescue the people of Narsis. Until then, I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.